Hello friends, today's topic is Vice President of India, his powers and functions. Friends, as you know that the incumbent Vice President of India resigned on 21st July on the health ground. He was to complete full tenure in 2027. So he resigned 2 years earlier. Earlier, V.V. Giri resigned from the post of Vice Presidentship contest election for the post of President. And in 1987, R. Venkatraman, who was the Vice President when he was elected as the President of India, he resigned from the post of Vice President. Friends, only one Vice President died while in office, and his name was Krishna Kant. There were 6 Vice Presidents who entered into the office of the President. The post of Vice President in our Constitution is a unique post. It has been derived from the US Constitution. Under Article 63 of our Constitution, there is a provision for the post of Vice President in India. There are several countries where there are posts of Vice Presidents. The most important being the Vice President of the US, who is the most powerful in the world. As far as the power and functions of Vice President are concerned, it must be noted that in our neighborhood, there is no post of Vice President in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, in Sri Lanka, but there is a provision of Vice President in the Constitution of Nepal and Maldives. In the Constitution of Pakistan, whenever there is a vacancy of the post of President on account of death or otherwise, the chairman of Senate takes over the charge of President. In case of his absence, the Speaker of the National Assembly takes the charge. There are almost 50 countries where there is a provision of the post of Vice Presidents. In the constitutions of Brazil, Argentina, and most of the South and North American countries where presidential form of government are prevalent, there is a provision for the post of Vice President. In our neighborhood, the post of Vice President is there in the Constitution of Indonesia and Philippines, but no provision of Vice President in the Constitution of Malaysia. Now the question is, what are the roles and responsibility of the Vice President of India? Friends, our Vice President has not been assigned executive functions as you find in the case of the US Vice President. Our Vice President has been entrusted with the task of the ex officio chairmanship of Rajya Sabha, where he conducts the proceedings of Rajya Sabha and protect the rights and privileges of its members. He ascertains whether a particular bill is a financial bill or not. In the event of the vacancy of the post of President of India on account of death, impeachment, removal, or incapacity, the Vice President acts as the acting President of India for a maximum period of 6 months, within which a new President is elected. During this period, the Vice President will not function as the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha acts as the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha. Vice President is elected for 5 years. He can be re-elected umpteen times. Since the adoption of our Constitution, there are 2 Vice Presidents who were elected twice. S. Radhakrishnan from 1952 to 1962 and Abdul Hamid Ansari, who functioned for 10 years from 2007 to 2017. Apart from being the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, he is also the Chancellor of Punjab and Delhi University and Makhanlal University. He is the president of the Indian Institute of Public Administration. In addition, he engages himself in addressing educational institutions, cultural programs, and visits foreign countries as the spokesperson of the Union government in strengthening international relations. Friends, to become the Vice President of India, one should be a citizen of India. He must have completed 35 years of age. He must be qualified to become the member of the Rajya Sabha. He must not hold office of profit. But this rule is not applicable for those who are holding the post of president or governor or minister in the union or state governments, and they can be elected to the vice president without resigning from their post. But once they get elected and assume the charge, they will have to vacate the earlier posts. Friends, vice president is elected by an electoral college consisting of the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Both elected and nominated members can participate in the election process of the vice president, and the election is conducted on the basis of proportional representation by a single transferable vote. A vice president can be removed by giving 14 days advance notice. Friends, you must note that a resolution to remove the vice president can only originate in Rajya Sabha. If the Rajya Sabha passes a resolution for the removal of the vice president by an effective majority and then agreed to by Lok Sabha, then the resolution is sent to the president and president removes the vice president from his post. Friends, you must know that what is the meaning of effective majority. For example, if the total strength of Rajya Sabha is 245 and there are 10 vacancies, now the effective strength is 235. So if the half of 235 will be 117 plus 1, that is 118. So if 118 members of the Rajya Sabha passes the resolution for the removal of the president, it will be deemed to have been passed. Again, this resolution is sent to Lok Sabha, where there is only the need for simple majority. What does this mean? Simple majority means that suppose the total strength of Lok Sabha is 543, but on the date of voting there are 300 members present and voting, and for example, out of 300 members, 50 members absented themselves and they did not vote. So those members who voted were 300. Now if 151 members voted in favor of the resolution passed by the Rajya Sabha for the removal, it will be deemed to have been passed by the Lok Sabha. This is called simple majority. And then this resolution is sent to the President of India, who removes the Vice President from his post. Vice President can also tender resignation on the health ground, on the disqualification by the Supreme Court with regard to the election disputes, where the Supreme Court declared the election of the Vice President null and void. Now friends, I switch over to the question as to what is the position of Vice President of India vis-a-vis the American Vice President. Friends, as you know that our Constitution borrowed the post of Vice Presidentship from the US Constitution. But in the US Constitution, the Vice President is more powerful than our Vice President, in so much as the Vice President of the US also presides over the Senate, which is the upper house in the US Constitution. In addition, he is also assigned the executive functions by the President. He is elected for 4 years and can be elected twice. In our constitution, vice president can be elected for 5 years and can be re-elected umpteen times. But under 22nd Amendment of the US Constitution, if a vice president takes the charge of presidency and if he continues on that post for more than 2 years, then he will have only one opportunity to get elected for next 4 years. But if he takes charge for less than 2 years, then he will have the opportunity to get elected for 2 terms of 4 years each, consecutive or non-consecutive. Friends, as you know that once the vacancy arises on account of the death of the incumbent president of the US or otherwise, the vice president automatically takes charge of the US presidency. But in our constitution, in case of the death of the incumbent president or otherwise, the vice president continues to act as the acting president for the next 6 months until a new president is elected. Thus we see that the position and power of the vice president of the US is more vis-a-vis our vice president. But we must note that the position of the vice president was created in our constitution to ensure the stability and continuity in our administrative setup. It also ensures the neutrality of a constitutional authority without undermining the power of the Prime Minister, because ours is a parliamentary form of government. So our constitution makers could not have emulated the position and powers of the vice president of the US, because in the US there is a presidential form of democracy. Ours has a parliamentary form of government where the Prime Minister is all in all in matters of administration. So friends, now I conclude that the post of the Vice President of India is not a superfluous one. He exerts extensive legislative powers in Rajya Sabha. In addition, he represents our country in international fora. He ensures continuity in our administrative setup. Thus, the post of Indian Vice President is a unique feature in our constitution. Friends, this video will be followed by a number of multiple choice questions. I hope that this video will be liked by you. Please share and subscribe and tell your friends about our channel. Thank you very much.